Hello, I'm back. Is it too close? I'm back. Can you let me know that I'm here or that you are here? Not that I'm here. That you are here. Let me know, please. Yep. I guess that's either Marilyn or Daniel. And I think I'll just delete the other one, Marilyn. Oh yes, much better. Awesome. 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 Okay, the video has not come up on my laptop yet, so that I don't confuse other people. Yes, it's oh yes, much better. Fantastic. Somebody else has joined me, and I'm sure you can see me a lot clearer. Laptop. Oh, all right. Hopefully everybody will find me on here. So let me shut this and put it this way. This way. Okay, fine. All right. So I was saying to you the reason why I wrote that post in the first place. I have a huge goal. I'd never done it before. And gorgeous and better. Thank you. So I'd never done it before. And I decided, okay, so Kemi, you have to move a lot faster than you were moving before. You have to, many times it's not about the speed, actually. It's about the thinking. So Kemi, your thinking has to wake up. And that was why I put out another post saying I need a PAVA, because if I'm going to do this, doing it on your own ain't working. It's not fast enough. You can't do this, that. You only have two hands. You can only be in one place at once. You can't be in 10 places. And in the past, I'd always thought, oh gosh, how can I hire somebody? I cannot pay them. And I thought on it. I thought on it more and more. And I realized there are different ways of paying people. And something I had been taught. So I decided to use it and put it out. And I think I got about 6 or 7 people saying, yes, please, I'd like to work with you. And I started my interviews and I've hired somebody. Okay, so because of that, I realized I did not want to make £10,000 a month. The day before that, I had attended online how to make consistent £5,000 months. A friend who is a coach who does, she said, and this was the 7th, or was it the 6th or the 7th of September? And she said she was talking about you tracking your numbers and all that. And she said you need to be able to track it. I can tell you right now how much has come in, in September. And she looked at it and she said, I have made £5,044 since the 1st of September. And I thought that is good money in 7 days. But I want more. I want more. And so I woke up that morning with, I can make, excuse me, I can make £5,000 a day. I didn't know how, but I knew I could make £5,000 a day. I didn't know the strategy, the plan, the this, that, but I knew I could make £5,000 a day. And what do we talk about? We don't talk about the plan before we talk about the goal. We talk about the goal before we talk about the plan. I hope you've downloaded your worksheets because you're going to be filling it out as we go. Okay, so it occurred to me, I should be able to make £5,000 today. And my head went into, come on, what are you going to do? I'm telling you, I've been buzzing since then. And that was why I put out, I want a PA and all that. So I could do a lot more projects. Then I talked to my web designer. I said, some things are coming your way. And I looked at all the different levels and I said, wow, this is what I can do with this. I said, yes, let's go for it. And so, I put that post out. I typed it and I said, no, can't post this. People are going to say you are crazy. Then what if you don't meet it? What if you can't do it? I said, well, I'm not supposed to do anything. I'm only supposed to make my 5,000 for the day. I'm not supposed to make anybody else's. I can teach them what to do, but I'm not going to think for anybody else. But what I've been sent to do is to inspire you. I have a few gifts. I'll tell you what they are. I have the rare gift of knowing when you have stinking thinking. When your thinking is smelling, when you're thinking, meaning your thinking is in your way, it is stopping you, slowing you down. That's why I can recognize frustration, fear, failure, even before it happens. You don't have to say those things. I see it, I smell it, I know it. The other gift I have is, I have the gift of seeing the greatness in you. I can see the greatness in you. There is greatness in you. I can see it. I don't know how. It's a gift. I can see it. So I use it. The other thing I do is I show you the way out. And I show you how to think in an epic manner and how to sustain it. It's not enough to just be taught and then you can't sustain it. I show you how to sustain it. But the beauty about what I do is I hold your hand. I inspire you. You do the thinking. Because it's for as he thinks in his heart, so is he, not as I think for you. It's as you think. So I have been sent, my call is to help you become big. Help you recognize that bigness, that greatness, and do it. And stop sitting down in your living room on a settee that has been there for 14, 15, 16 years and not doing anything about it. I have to do something about my settings. I looked at, you know how you just live with something and, oh, it doesn't matter. All right, so let me carry on. Can't connect also. It could be network in my area. But you've written can't connect. So if you can't connect, how can you write this? Chikwe Charles. But thank you for joining us. I hope you can connect soon. So number one, who you need to be to earn £1,000 today. I hope when you're ready, somebody said, I don't know if you are joking or you're trying to check out people. I knew people were just going to look at it and say, is she mad? Who does that? Immediately, that tells me the level of your thinking. Hi, Ayo. I can see I hear you well now. Thank you for joining us. Some people connected and they were so, forgive me, their heads were in their butts, but I gave a simple instruction and they did not obey it. Why? Because that's how they thought. Their thinking was, she can't do this. Who is she? She can't do this. And as they think, so it is to them. Let it be unto you according to your faith. It's not my faith is yours. If you don't believe it, that's fine. If I send you a message and I say Richard Branson is asking for everybody that joined the Earn £1,000 today, and he wants all of you, he's going to fly all of you. If you show up by 6 p.m. in my timeline and you, maybe there's some kind of test. And there's always a test. People that have gifts and knowledge and abilities, they don't just give it out for free. Pay for it. Otherwise, you will not value it and you will not use it well. The number of things I've done for free, like the last challenge I just did, Think Confidently Challenge, there were 25 people on it. Only 4 people engaged. Is it 4, 5 or 6 engaged? It's free. If they had to pay £5,000 each and they paid it, they show up. They will show up. It's just something about the way people think. Because it's free, they don't put value on it. Because it's free, they don't put value on it. Why? That could be where your freedom is, your wealth is. That could be the door you've been knocking on. And it has camouflaged itself in this free, and you did not grab it. Oh, because she lives down in that area. Oh, because she's this. She's not tall enough. She hasn't done anything. She's not Steve Harris. She's not. And guess what else? The majority, except one, I can count on my hand. 1, 2, 3 people out of the 18 I have added here, 4 were all Nigerians living in Nigeria. The first 10 people were all Nigerians, or so, except one living in Nigeria. And I just thought, oh, why? Anyway, who you need to be to earn £1,000 today is, I'm going to describe the person. That person needs to be ready. You need to be fearless. You need to be courageous. And you need to be a growth junkie. You need to be ready, fearless. That readiness is to be fearless, to be courageous, and to be a growth junkie. What I mean by growth junkie is anything that will help you to grow and help you to achieve what you want to achieve. Especially those of us that are Christians. I'm a Christian. I'm born again. I know God. Jesus Christ is my Lord. We kind of sleep. We go to sleep. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yet we are the ones supposed to be ruling the roost. We are the ones who have access to all kinds of amazingness. But we go to sleep. Let's carry on. Now, I want you to go to the first question, and that's, what is your current monthly income today? Please write it inside your sheet. If you want to share it. You don't have to. And there's nothing to hide. But what is your current monthly income right now? And once you've written it, right, number one, you need to be filling out, it's not a PDF, it's a Word document, so it's easy. What is your current monthly income currently. If it's 0, say 0. If it's 20 pounds, if it's 100, if it's 50,000 naira, say what it is. Type it, write it in there, or type it in there. And immediately, what is your, I got this first question and the last question from Angelique, who leads the Get Corporate Clients group on Facebook. I was on something she did, and these were three of these questions were on there. What is your non-negotiable average monthly income goal for 6 months from today? Non-negotiable. You're not going to negotiate on it. You're not going to say, oh, well, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm okay with £15,000 per annum, per month. Your average non-negotiable monthly income goal for 6 months from today. So from 6 months from today, in 6 months' time, you want to have been earning what? What do you want to be earning 6 months from today? Write it down or type it in. It's key that you do this because your brain is writing. And with every thought, you are creating a memory. And if you repeat the thought, you eventually create a habit. So you want the habit of writing big figures to come, to be yours, okay? All right, so let's go on next. What determine if you are fit to earn £1,000 today? So I'm simply following what I wrote that we're going to go through. So number 2, determine if you are fit to earn £1,000 today. Going on to the next question. Out of 10, are you more fearful or more courageous? Can you circle a number between 1 and 10? 10 being courageous, 1 being fearful, and 2 to 9. Simply do not circle 5. That is indecision. And that is one of the evidences to me that you are not ready and you are not courageous. You can't be in the middle. You have to be one or the other. Being indecisive is not going to bless you and is not going to help you. So which are you? Are you fearless? Are you courageous? Are you are you fear-filled or are you courageous? Notice I didn't say fearful, full of fear. Are you fear-filled? Okay. Which are you? Right. Circle that. Once you've circled it, for those of us who are still on, please let me know. And it just goes to show you that maybe some people are still at church, but it just goes to show you that people are just not serious. You sign up for something and you're not going to show up. Why? And when I do that, I say to myself, why? So now I watch myself. Are you actually going to attend this? Look at your diary. Look at your life on that day. Are you going to go or not? Stop wasting time. Don't go through because I kept wondering, I think I had 20 people say, come back to me. So I thought, what's the easiest way of answering everybody? So I thought, oh, let me just talk to everybody once. And I'm pulling down this page in 24 hours. You have circled. What have you circled, Ayo? You have circled Marilyn. What have you both circled? What number did you circle, Ayo? Please just put the number in there, Marilyn. Please put the number in there. I'm just waiting to see your number. 7. I like the sound of that. Woo, nice. What will it take to get you to a 10? We'll talk about that. 6. Ayo, that's just too low. But I love your honesty, both of you. Thank you. Now, what it would take for you to be fit to earn £1,000 pounds. What is £1,000 in a day, Ayo, in Naira, please? Can you tell us what that is in Naira so I can refer to it? It doesn't have to be exact. Average is fine. As close as possible is fine. What is that 1,000? And I was about to say, do you believe it? But your belief is formed by your thoughts, you see. So let me not ask that question because it might be crazy. Like, I might get, no, I don't really believe it. I'm not too sure that you can do this. And immediately that makes you unfit. It's like climbing up the stairs. And if somebody's chasing you, you won't run fast enough because you're just unfit. You've got to be fit. You've got to be fit. So what's that in Naira, Ayo? Because Marilyn is in the UK, so Ayo, what is that in Naira? Okay. Okay, well, I'm waiting for that to be written. All right. If you carry on, I want you to tick for me which one you are. I am timid and change is frightening. I am satisfied and change is threatening. I am confident and change is opportunity. Which are you? I am timid and change is frightening. I am satisfied and change is threatening. I am confident and change is opportunity. Tell me which one you are. 1, 2, or 3. Tick it, please. Because these things introduce yourself to yourself. Which are you? I have an amazing gift at the end. Well, not a gift. I actually say it's an amazing gift. But we'll see. So, Marilyn, are you timid and change is frightening? Are you satisfied and change is threatening? And are you confident and change is opportunity? Actually, if Ayo has gone to find out what £1,000 is in Naira, I can actually do it myself. I just didn't want to move all this away. All right. Let me do it myself because I want to refer to it. So, Marilyn, I'm waiting for you because I can't see anybody else. So I'll just Google me. Google. Let's see. Yeah. Life. The things I've done. So that's almost 50,000 Naira. That's almost £1,000 is almost 50,000. I am timid and change is frightening. Thank you, Marilyn. So Ayo, I found out that in Naira, £1,000 is about 50,000 pounds. Do you know some people make that in Nigeria? People who sell some of their products for 300,000. You know, they make it in one day. I'm back. I lost contact. Okay. Well, we've already answered the questions up to tick 1. So if you fill it out up to that point, thank you for coming back, Daniel. Ayo, and tell us where you are. Fairfield, Courageous, between 1 and 10. And it's almost 50. So let's just say it's 50,000 Naira. Which is equivalent to £1,000, just equivalent approximately per day. Okay, you are timid and change is frightening, no problem. But you are courageous, so they don't connect. So something is out of whack there, Marilyn. If you are a 7, pretty close to being courageous, and you are timid and change is frightening, then something is not correct. There is something, one of those answers is wrong. It's either you're not as courageous as you say you are, or you are actually satisfied and change is threatening. Okay, so we need to get that right. Let me read. It's written in your sheet. Men do not attract that which they want. It should be they want, but that which they are. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. Your thinking determines who you are. If you are the kind that wants £1,000 a day, you will go after it. If you are the kind that wants £50 a day, you go after it. If you are the kind that hears, oh, £1,000 a day, whoa, okay, I don't think I can do that, you will drop your standards based on how you think. And you will go after what you believe, what you think, because your thoughts determine your belief system. You will drop down to what you believe you are capable of doing. Did you understand that? So you are not, you don't attract what you actually want. So you want to make £1,000 a day, 50,000 Naira a day. But that's not who you are. At times I overthink and that creates the fear. Yeah. And that's the reason you overthink. Because you don't act. You don't act, and so your thinking becomes thinking. Oh, what if this doesn't happen and that doesn't happen? What if I go here? What if I lose all the money? What if my husband says, oh, what if the church people say that was just a stupid thing to do? Listen, bro. Listen, Sistro. Get up. We don't have time to listen to the people who didn't even bother doing half of what we thought of. And we were bold enough to think about it, not to mention stepping out and doing it. And we give ourselves to listen. We stilt, we stilt our greatness from coming out. Nobody is going to get it out of you. You are the one who needs to act on it. No one is going to get it out of you. And I realized, I'm currently in the last week. Today is the last day of our AIT, Accelerated In-Depth Transformation. It's a £4,000 program. And because I was doing it for the first time, I gave a 95% discount for video testimonials. And so every person on it paid £200. Now I could have been scared. Oh, I wanted it filled. Like, it took me about a month to just get the number of people. I just thought, I'm going with 3 people. I only wanted 7 people. I said, I'm going with the 3. There were 4. One was not serious. So I kicked her out. I put her out. And then I went on with the 3. You know why I did accelerated in-depth transformation? I wanted to prove to myself and to people that I don't need a 3-month program. I don't need a 6-month program. I don't need a year's program before my acceleration happens. I don't need to wait months and days before I can become a better person, before my thinking can become epic. It does not have to take so long. And I remember when I did, I thought, whoa, how can I've always done 6 months, 1 year, 3-month programs. I've never done a 6-week program. I said, Kemi, do it. Do it. Get up and do it, girl, and put a price to it. And do it for the first time and put the money on it and let's go. If you see the results I'm getting from these 3 women, it's like, it's possible. 6 weeks. In fact, in 3 weeks, they were reporting to me, I've done this, and I'm not doing the thinking for them. They're doing it themselves. So, you attract not what you want. So you want to make £1,000 a day. But that's not what you will attract. You only attract who you are. That means what you think is who you are. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. So Marilyn says sometimes she overthinks and that creates the fear. She wants to do certain things, but she starts thinking crazy. I want to work. Or maybe she talks to people she has no business sharing this with. Because I didn't share this with anybody. I just kept my mouth shut because I didn't want anybody telling me you can't do that, you can't do this. Oh, who told you that happens? I remember a coach, I stopped working with her. I said, oh, I've just increased the price of my 6-month package to £3,500 for 6 months. And she said, can you pay £3,500 to anybody? I said, no, not right now, but if I want to, I'll go look for the money, I'll pay for it. She said, well, if you cannot pay it right now, how can you charge anybody? Something was wrong with that counsel. And she was my coach. There was something crazy wrong with that counsel. It was just wrong. I want you to inspire me, not to dampen me. And so I went to a friend who also happens to be a coach. And I discussed it with her. She said, leave that coach immediately. She said, because if you don't have somebody that's spurring you on, you have no business being with them. You know what? It's better to say, I'm making £1,000 today. You might fall on 500. You have never made 500 in your life in one day. But instead of setting, oh, let's just see if we can make £100 today. What is that? What kind of stinking thinking is that? Everything starts with a thought. You look, my new PA, she said, everything no, that's not what she said. She said, change your thinking before, you have to change your thinking before anything else can change. I'm so grateful God gave this to me. I don't do mindset, it's thinking. Okay, so let's move on. What you have to give, number 3, what do you have to give in return for £1,000 today? So if you look at your sheet, I wrote your gift, your talent, your call, your passion. Write it in there. What is it you have to give? What is your gifting? What is your skill set, as they say? But really, it has to be something that's burning inside of you. I know how to do a zillion things. I can touch type. I taught myself to touch type. But it's not a passion. I don't want to teach anybody that. I can dance. I don't want to teach anybody that. I can do hair. I don't want to teach anybody that. There's so many things I can do, but they are not my passion. I can write, yeah, okay, maybe there. But I love talking. And I love teaching people how to think. I love taking you from stinking thinking to epic living. I love it, love it. I can do it all day long. That's why I chose to speak. That's why I chose video. I chose to do this via video. I didn't want to write. I write, but I found out that I prefer to write what I have spoken, not what I have already, done. So I really want you to get some things from here. Please go and use these things. It takes practice and patience. It takes some hand holding if you want your hand held. That's why people hire me. But I am not a walk in the park. I'm not, I'll read to you some things, in the accelerated in-depth transformation, what some people, not some people, many say about me. I don't care really, I'm not really concerned about whether you are happy with how I said it and what I said. I'll respect you, but I'll tell you the truth. And I will not take any excuses for mediocrity. Because some of us are in our 30s, we're in our 40s. Some of us are in our late 20s, whatever we are, or mid-20s. And we were like this last year. We are still like this. Come on. And you are frustrated. You want to move. You've paid for this. You've paid for that. You've gone here. You've gone there. You've gone for counsel. You've gone for this. And still, you are in the same place. Because your thinking is the same. It does not matter what you hear. How many what's the word? Seminars you go for, free, paid, how many programs you buy. If your thinking does not shift, if your thinking is not transformed, meaning the renewing of your mind, you can never be transformed. What you do, you just do. It won't make any difference. So write your gift. Can you share your gift with us? What do you have? What do you have that you can give in exchange for £1,000 today? Well, that reminds me, I have another program that I've actually not rolled out. Yeah. What do you have that you can put out for? It doesn't have to be that whatever that gift is. Yeah, it just costs £1,000. You can sell it for £500 each to 2 people. You can sell it for £250 each to 4 people. You can sell it, and it goes down and down and down till you sell it for £1. But we're not going there. We are not going there. The lowest we'll go is 10 people. In fact, 10 is a lot. 5, I think. 5 is what I'd rather do. So that's at £200 each. No less. 5 people. Whatever your gift or talent or whatever it is. What can you teach people? What do you have that you can give in exchange for £1,000 today? So write it. Have you written it? Is anybody still here with me? Because I don't know if I'm talking to myself. Daniel is here. Marilyn is here. Chico Charles, I doubt if he's here. Okay. So, helping people rise above the challenges of life. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that because that is very generic. So, which challenge particularly are you great at? Yeah, which challenge are you particularly awesome at? I love to work with people when it comes to relationships, young people relationships, people who are already married relationships. I love that. But particularly young people, getting it right here, especially women. I actually have, a group that's a silent group because I've not really advertised it for ladies only. And it's called, So You Want to Marry Him, eh? And there I pick at you and I pick at all your behaviors and all the things you allow the guy to do with you and to you. Especially if you're opening your 2 legs and being silly, I go there. I go everywhere. Trauma, mainly sexual abuse. Woo! That is where to go. That is where to go. That is what to do. You are on it. Mainly sexual abuse. That's all. Don't go anywhere else. Don't say trauma, mainly. The trauma of sexual abuse. Full stop. That's what you do. But then the people that have gone through that will come to you. And those are the people you will attract. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Thank you for sharing, Marilyn. Okay. Let me read something else I believe I put in your sheet. I think, did I put it? Your wishes, I put his, doesn't matter. His wishes and prayers are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with his thoughts and action. Your wishes and your prayers, let's just talk about prayers. Your prayers are not gratified. That means they are not answered until they harmonize with your thoughts and your actions. They are only answered when. So have you ever gone to church, gone to do your 7 days of prayer and fasting, gone for a retreat, fasted by yourself, gone 30 days of prayer, all the stuff, and you prayed for this particular thing 30 days time, you didn't see it. A year's time, you didn't see it. Been there, done it many times. And I was wondering, what is it? I have done the praying, I've done the fasting, I've given the money, I have gone to work in church. I'm in Maryland, you saw me, I was working like a goat. I thought, yes, if I worked for the church, and if I worked for God, and if I look this, and if I just pour myself into it, it will come. No, my thinking was so stinking, it was smelling. There was no way. Why is she typing something here? There was no way that Ngozi is on, but she hasn't joined us. There was no way that Ngozi, we are not there. Please let me just tell her, Ngozi, I have to remove that video. Ngozi, there is a live video below or above. Join us now. Now, please. I will delete this video. So till I realized when I'm praying, that's not what I'm thinking. Be it unto you according to your faith. Faith is a thought. I've spent decades trying to understand faith. I finally got it. How do you believe you have received and you shall have? The man that said, one of my servants is sick unto death. Jesus, just come and heal him. Then he said, okay, he's coming. And he said, no. I'm a person in authority just like you. When I say come, they come. When I say go, they go. Have you ever understood that? I only got it today when I was reading scriptures. Jesus speaks to something, it happens. Why? Because he believes it will. That man that said, oh, come, I'm just trying to erase this video so I don't confuse people. That man that said, Tale is, I need to delete it so that I don't confuse people, because I think they're, oh, Tale is here, okay. Hi, you're so late, Tale. You're 45 minutes late, oh dear. That person, we've been filling out the questionnaires, but you can listen to it again. But I'm taking it down tomorrow, 24 hours. That person, thank you for the hearts, Tale. And I hope I pronounce your name properly. That man that said, come, you don't have to come to my house and start laying hands. What do we do? Benny is coming, you go there. If he doesn't touch me, what do you mean by that? I used to be like that. Oh, the pastor is going to call me. Oh, he's going to touch me. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Where is your faith? Faith is a thought. This thing is going to happen for me. God has said he will do it. Full stop. That's going to happen. I always say to people, yeah, don't, when you pray, don't expect what you've prayed for. Expect exceeding abundantly above all you can think, ask, or even imagine. But oh, Tale, woo, I love it. Yes, it's pronounced Tale. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Daniel says, my gifting is to bring out the best in people and helping them be the best that they can be. That does not mean much. Currently, I focus on helping less privileged children. All right. Continue or get back into school. Awesome. I do that through a non-governmental organization I've set up called Amazing. Oh, wow. That is awesome. That is so brilliant what you do. You see? Oh, I love it. 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 I'm just looking for, okay, I don't know what has happened there, but I want to bring it up. Fantastic. Currently, I focus on helping less privileged, yes. So that's what you do, but I believe, like I told you, I have 3 gifts. There is more, Daniel, to what you do than you are currently doing. There is so much more, and that's why you are not earning as much as you should earn. Because a non-governmental organization, okay, I'm backing. A non-governmental organization is just that, you know, the NGO, they don't earn money much. They lean on support. And in Nigeria, they're happy to get it for free. They are not even wondering, oh, how do they do it? They're just happy to get it for free. All right. All right. So, Tale, thank you. We have been filling out the questionnaire. So I am at, what gift do you have to give in return? And I've said your wishes and your prayers are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with your thoughts and actions. So if you're asking for something in prayer, or you are going forward to get new clients, you must be seeing that you've got the clients. That client is yours. You must be seeing them saying, oh, wow, I've been looking for you all my life. Where have you been? You must, if you are not seeing that, if you are saying, ooh, will they come, will they not come? Maybe they will not take me. Maybe what I'm doing is not good enough. What do I have to show? What do I have to share? That's a lie. You've got greatness on the inside of you. And it's your thinking that will determine whether you get that or not. It's up to you. And so I'm just here to inspire you and to get you to start thinking that size. That size. Now, let's find out if you are ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me, what 3 specific things need to change in the next 30 days to make that £1,000 a day happen? Tell me. Please write them very quickly, very briefly, because we've already just gone over 1 minute, over 45 minutes. Are you ready? And I'm not saying, are you able? Everybody is able. Nick Vujicic without arms, without legs. Is he not able? He doesn't need his legs. He doesn't need his arms. He's using his mouth. There's a woman who paints with the brush in her mouth. She does not need her arms. She's paraplegic. And she sells it and she makes money. So please don't tell me it's the country you are in. It's because your nose is too short. It's all a lie. There are enough people who have proven that whatever excuse you want to give is untrue. Daniel says our vision is to unite the world to help less privileged children. How are you doing that? That's a lot of English. Continue or get back into school. To achieve that, we have an amazing system that brings in money monthly. Oh, fantastic. So tell us how much you make monthly. Is it up to 50,000 naira a month? 50,000 naira a day. Or 50,000 naira a month. You have an amazing system. I'm glad for the way you said that. So have you gone into other parts of the world? You want to unite the world to help less privileged children. Okay, so you're going to be leading on that. That is beautiful. Okay, please keep going. Don't stop. But I still have this sense that you have not touched. You all have the Midas touch. You all have it. Oh, let me tell you, you all have it. Okay, so I did ask, are you, I didn't say, are you able? I said, are you ready? You are definitely able. Everybody is able. But are you ready? That means, are you willing? Now, your will is a function of your thoughts. Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to do what it takes? There are many people who work with me and I say, after 2 weeks, if it's a long program, if they're not doing what I say, I kick them out. I'm not going to work with them. Men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves. Therefore, remain bound. The people that say, how do I make £1,000 a day? You are anxious to improve your circumstances, but you are not willing to improve yourself. The only way to improve yourself is to improve the way you think, because everything else will follow. For as he thinks in his heart, so is he. And what do we think on? We think on words. Words. What words do you have? Are you hearing? What words are you reading? That will determine where you go. So let me tell you how make £1,000 in a day works. It's a 5-day earn £1,000 today program. Not yet, ma. We actually launched this year and only about 6 months old. More of the reason why you should have saw Daniel. That is an excuse. What if you meet somebody who started 2 months ago and they're already in like 5 different countries? It's email. They didn't travel. It's email. They wrote an email. The acceleration program, accelerating the program, AIT 30, that's what I call it. We're bringing it to an end today. I said you're going to go global to 3 of them in the 6 weeks that we're working together. This is 6 weeks. In 4 weeks, 2 of them, one had reached to Italy, Ghana, South Africa. Email. They were already conversing. Another one, Maryland in the United States. Email. And the one in Maryland, they've already got a date when she's taking her business there and they're going to hold a seminar. Email. That happened in 6 weeks. In 4 weeks. Whether you launched yesterday or you see, that's what I'm saying. Your goal is based on your thinking. The size of your goal is the size of your thoughts. Anyway, now this is how to earn £1,000 today will work. It's a 5-day earn £1,000 today program. 5 days, not 5 days plus 2, not 5. I was even thinking, oh, let me give you an extra week. And not 5 days, not 2 weeks, 5 days, not 7 days, 5 days. Yes, you are challenged. That's what I'm born to do. 5 days. It's a 5-day earn £1,000 today program, and it will be online, and I only have 5 spots. I'm not taking, there are 25 people. You can see there are only 3 or 4 of you on here. I only have 5 spots. The investment is £50 or 20,000 naira. £50 or 20,000 naira. Now, like I did AIT 30, it's £4,000 for 6 weeks, and I sold it for £200. That's my gift to you. I have just dropped this to £50. It's £50 will pay my internet for a month. Yeah, that's how much. Just slightly under £50. So you can see I'm not charging you anything. Okay, that's just one bill in a month. One bill. Not the rest of it. All right. It is online. The investment is £50 or 20,000 naira. And it starts this Monday, tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. It ends on Friday. I'm doing all this on purpose. Because you see, if you are ready, you will push the button. You push the barriers. You say, yes, let's do this. If you're not ready, it's too close, it's too long, it's too far. And I will say, okay, I will honor and appreciate that. If it's just one person that joins me tonight, great. I'll work with you. It starts on Monday, 11th September to 15th September. This is the requirement to be a part. You will need to send me a private message like you did last time, because we need to have a short conversation. It's not, I can't work, and I will not work with everybody. I'm not called to work with everybody, even if you want to work with me, because there are certain people I just, you have to be on a different program. Now, these are the conditions to work with me. First of all, send me a private message. We need to have a conversation, a short one. You will need to purchase my book on Amazon. I think it's $4.99. And if you cannot reach Amazon, you cannot buy it, whatever, because you live in Nigeria, let me know. There is a different way. I can send it to you, but you will still pay for it where you are. You will also download As a Man Thinketh, So Is He for free. It's a free download, and I'll send you that link. You also, I've asked you what your passion is and all that. You need to sell a high ticket program or whatever it is you sell according to the value you put on your passion. So if you say it's £15, then we won't be working together. Or I will help you to make it bigger. Because there's so many things people need, and you can't do it in one place or at one time. You also need to do what you are told. That's number 4. And you need to go and check me out and determine if you can work with me. We can talk, but you need to check me out, because it's not everybody that can work with me. I'm not boasting. I'm not showing off. I'm just saying some people can't hack it. They are not ready. I'm too, oh, she will do this. I'm too much, if you see what I mean. So that's what I mean. I don't mean I'm too much. You can't work with me. That's not what I mean. I mean, I'm just a lot to take on. And so that's it. 6 minutes to 6. Do you have any questions? Any questions or additions? And Pastor Ebziba, we're just ending. So I don't know why you're just coming on, but the video will be there. So any questions, any additions, any questions? Remember to download the worksheet and fill it out. If you are listening to the replay, download the worksheets, fill it out as you go on. And if you are interested in doing the 5-day earn £1,000 challenge, let me know. It's £50 for the 5 days, and that is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hello, coach. I actually have a call at 6 p.m. my time, so that's in 5 minutes. So I don't know why you're so late, Ebziba. Any outline of the requirements will help. Outline? Well, just listen to it and write it down. I've said everything. I'm not going to give you an outline of the requirements on purpose because it's not for everybody. You just rounded up. Okay. All right, Pastor Ebziba. Please listen to the replay. Any outline of the requirements will help. Yeah, just listen to the replay close to the end. You can see I did it in less than 5 minutes, like maybe the last 10 minutes will contain the requirements. But there is no need going to do those things if you're not going to work with me. So you don't actually need the requirements. You will know the requirements when you talk with me. So if you're interested, send me a private message and we will go for it. And if you don't want to go for it, that too is fine. So that's all. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you've been inspired. Let me just read those 3 things I got from James Allen's book, As a Man Thinketh. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. His wishes and prayers, or her wishes and prayers, are only gratified and answered when they harmonize with his thoughts and actions. This was very helpful. Glad I joined. Glad you joined too, Marilyn. Thank you. And the last one is, men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves. So thank you so much for your time. Go and download the book if you want the link. I'm happy to send you the link. For As a Man Thinketh. It's a free download now. 99p or whatever is inexpensive, but you can get it as a free download now. Get my book. My book on Amazon is called Thought Transformation by Coach Kemi. Thought Transformation, the truths you must know so that you live a better life, something like that. But it's called Thought Transformation. I'm the only one with that title on Amazon. And I think that's it. So send me a PM if you're interested. God bless you. Bye-bye. I'll be taking this down, the group down tomorrow. God bless you. Bye.